What's up guys, and welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be using the Toffee Brown palette from Huda Beauty. One of you guys did actually request me to do a video with this palette using this beautiful mustardy yellow shade in this palette. And let me tell you, these shades are so creamy and so blendable. And I was able to create this look right here. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and also see the swatches of this palette, then just keep on watching. My eyes are already primed with some concealer and set down with some powder. So the first shade I'm going to use out of the Toffee Brown palette from Huda, I'm going to take this dark brown right here. It's like a chocolatey brown. I am going to use that on my Makeup by Mario E3 brush. First thing I'm going to do is place this shade on my outer V. These shades are so pigmented. You only have to dip in them once. I'm just packing this shade right here. And then we're grabbing a little bit more on the very tip and tapping off the excess. And just placing this right in our crease. And I'm just shaping out my crease, trying to get this area as defined as possible. Now with my Morphe M330 brush, this is this brush, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right up here on the very tip of the brush, tapping off the excess, and now we're just going to mesh it in with that first shade that we used. And don't worry if this is kind of sloppy. It will all work out in the end. You just want something to help blend out this darker shade we have we initially placed down. And I'm going to outer V and just doing circular motions. And I am going very lightly. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm just sticking in this general area. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe M507 brush and taking that first brown in this palette. Now this shade we're going to use to blend out that second shade we placed down. I'm just going to go on the outer edges with no extra product and just blending out any harsh lines I may see. Also dragging this shade out towards the tail of my brows. I'll go back in with a clean brush just to smooth everything together. Now to make this yellow stand out a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and use my P. Louise base, and this is in the shade Rumor 2. We're going to use this to cut the inner portion of our lid. I'm going to go ahead and use my P. Louise brush, coat that a bit, and now go ahead and cut this inner portion. And if you want to brighten it up a little bit, go back in with a little bit more product and just brighten it up. Now, you definitely don't need to use this yellow shade that I used, but I feel like that gave it a nice pop of color. You can go in with any of these metallic ones that are in this palette and it will look just as pretty, just in case you don't want to use this yellow. But I do want to use that yellow since it was requested by one of you guys. And honestly, I really loved how this look turned out with that pop of color in a portion of the lid. So now we're just going to tap, we're going to tap that yellow shade in there. And this is with a Sweet Oasis brush from Morphe. And we're just packing this shade on. Look how vibrant this yellow is. It's insane. Go in with a flat define brush, grab more of that yellow, and now I'm gonna go in these areas I couldn't reach with that packer brush I was using. Now I am gonna go back in with that first shade that we used and just use this shade to blend out these harsh edges right here. You see how those two shades just mesh so beautifully with each other? Honestly, like, this gives me summer and fall vibes. So now to do our lower lash line, which is super easy, I'm gonna go ahead and take that first shade that we used in the beginning, which is this one right here. And I am taking my JH39 brush. I'm gonna smudge this right close to my lower lashless. Like that, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right here. I'm just blending out that darker shade and mesh in with my top. See our lower lashes, our lower lash line is so easy. For inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and take this marble shade right here. It's so pretty, look at it. Man, has that nice like little glisten to it. So that's gonna go ahead and be our inner corner highlights. See, my swatch didn't even give this shade justice. That's why sometimes I don't like judging palettes off of their swatches on my hand. I'd rather just play with it on my eyes and see how it performs. Are any of you guys like that too? Place a little bit on the tip of my brow bone. Same as over here, because I forgot to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Makeup Mario Master Matte Liquid Liner in the shade Super Black. I'm just gonna create a wing liner. For mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Beauty Creations lashes in the style Daydream. And this is what they look like. Okay, so now my lashes are on and everything feels complete. I'm so happy you guys requested me to do this eyeshadow look using that yellow, because honestly this yellow is just so beautiful. And I feel like it's a color not a lot of people use because they're so intimidated by it. But honestly, I don't know why people are. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back out. And that completes this look. Hope you guys enjoyed and loved seeing me use the Toffee Brown palette from Huda. I really wanted to play with this. I've been waiting for it to come in the mail for the longest time. And when I saw one of you guys telling me that got me using this palette in particular and to use this shade, I had to go ahead and use it just because it's just such a beautiful shade. And surprisingly, I've never used any of Huda's smaller palettes. I've always used her bigger palettes, which I absolutely adore, and her formulation is just on point. I did get her other two palettes, which are the Caramel Brown, it's still in the packaging, and the Chocolate Brown. I will be using these palettes in future tutorials as well. If you guys want a specific palette done or a specific color, let me know in the comment section below and I will definitely do that for you guys. And I also will insert some swatches of this palette right here so you guys can check that out. Honestly, I don't know why I've never played around with her smaller palettes. They definitely do pack a punch. I mean, look at this yellow, you guys. It's so pretty. And this is definitely an eyeshadow look you can wear during fall and summertime. So if you guys like doing like brown smoky eyes and with a pop of color, this is the perfect eyeshadow look for you guys. And if you guys do end up recreating any of my tutorials, please feel free to tag me. I will leave my Instagram handle up here or like over here. Please don't forget to tag me in your guys' posts. But so far, just by using, how many shades did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shades of this palette. Honestly, I feel like it was totally worth it. This palette does run for $29.90, I believe, US. And these shades definitely did not disappoint. They're so beautiful. And I'm sure the other colors too, like these shimmery shades and this matte one are so beautiful. Like I said during the tutorial, you definitely don't have to use this yellow. You can use any of these shimmery shades or even pop this beautiful cream shade in the inner corner to brighten everything up and just add a wing and you're all set. This tutorial is not hard. You just have to get down the blending, which I've told you guys, just stay there and blend and it'll all come out perfectly fine. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please make sure to like this video, comment below, and hit that subscribe button before you leave. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.